If you feel like you are at rock bottom and you don't even know who you are, you don't even know what you want, and you feel like you don't even have ambitions in your life, well, this video is for you because I'm going to be talking about how you can build your character in the next 3 months, even if you struggle with knowing who you are and what you want. I'm going to be explaining the step by step in this video. So grab a book and a pen because we're doing this together. The first thing is that you need to view yourself as your number one priority. I've been doing this mistake for a very long time where I would always prioritize my work, my dreams, my goals. Yes, they should be a priority, but I think taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself needs to be your number one priority because you cannot even pray or work out well or do your work well if you feel like you're empty from the inside. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So you need to first prioritize yourself because in your life, you're constantly taking care of other people and you're always thinking about what they need and how they feel. And you think you cannot do that for yourself. Because once you prioritize yourself, that is when you're going to be more energetic and more magnetic, and you'll be able to do all the things that you need to do for you to achieve the things that you want. And I feel like this is really weird because some people view this as being selfish, like telling you, hey, prioritize yourself, take care of yourself, and like your peace and everything. And people are like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Your priority should be taking care of other people. It's like, let's just say, I think this is why I always say that loving yourself is loving the people around you, because when you pour into yourself, that is when you'll be able to do better things for the people around you. And if you're constantly empty, if you're constantly tired, if you're constantly depleted, you cannot do anything. You cannot even take care of yourself. And I think this is really important where some people cannot even view themselves as a priority. Like, it's almost as if they reached a point where they're like, I'm not that important, but you are. And like, you think I'm not valuable enough to take care of myself and treat myself with love and respect. And you're constantly giving that love and respect to other people, somehow hoping that you're going to get it back. But guess what? You're not going to, because only you can take care of yourself. Only you have the responsibility to do that. And imagine if you're abandoning yourself constantly. Like, there's no one else here that's going to nurture you and take care of you and love you more than you. So keep that in mind. The second thing is that don't try to fix yourself or don't try to find yourself immediately, because once you do, especially if you're someone who lived a life where you never had the chance or the time to take care of yourself and learn yourself and do a lot of things, you're going to feel a lot of pressure of being like, figure out who you are, figure out what you want. It's really difficult. So I had to do a lot of steps and a lot of things that I've tried in my life where I feel like I kind of know who I am. I kind of know what I want. I kind of know the dreams that I have because I constantly ask myself questions. I constantly look at things that I like and I try to look at like, okay, why do I like this person? Like, you need to start doing that. Like, if you like, you can also don't look at people and just be like obsessed with them. You can look at people and social media and be inspired by other people and social media and celebrities as well. Like, every single time I have a lot of people that I really like, that are like influencers and social media and like celebrities, and I can immediately look at them and be like, okay, this is what I like about this person, and I wish that I had that. So like, look at all the people that you like and find inspiration. Like, oh, maybe I really like their job that they're doing. I wish I had their job. Or you really like their body and you're like, okay, I need to start working towards how can I achieve this body. Or maybe you like their hair, or maybe you like the way that they're confident, and you can like put a list together. Like for me, my dream body is like to be muscular and a little bit skinny, and I have the plan where I think I can achieve this by doing like Pilates, cardio, and like doing a lot of squats and stuff like that. So you need to put together like a plan of like, this is what I want and this is how I think I can achieve that. That's really important. How would you act? Like, make a list of how would you act as your dream self living your dream body. Like, start thinking that way. And I made a list of like, imagine if I woke up one day and I had everything that I wanted in my life. And it was literally such a long list. But one thing that made me think like, whoa, was that I would not care about anything or anyone or problems or society. I would simply just think about myself, prioritize myself, try to grow myself, and I will not care about any of these things. And I found that really interesting because me personally, I'm always an overthinker about what I do and about what I say and about society and issues that we have in the world. And I was like, no, I will not care about any of these things. Like, I would literally be living like this is my world and everyone else is in it. So I think that was a really interesting realization that I had about myself. So start asking yourself these questions and start making the list. And I also want to start acting like the Wizard Liz made a video about this where she was like, imagine that in the next 3 months, all the blessings that you wanted entered your life. How would you start acting? Like what would you want to change before you receive those blessings? Like, do you wish that you were more confident? Do you wish that you had more knowledge about a certain thing? Do you wish that you like looked better? Do you also like want the people around you to be living with your highest self or in your dream life? Like, are these people around you right now that you living with the people that you want to live with in your dream reality? And so like, ask yourself these questions. It's really, really important. And I want to take this 3-month journey of building your character really seriously as well, because these are the things that I just realized and I'm going to be implementing into my life. So we are taking this journey together. So I'm going to be making another video about this, exactly about this journey. And I'm going to be talking about the things that I've achieved and the things that I've learned and things that I've realized. So subscribe and stay tuned. The other most important thing is that something that always makes me fall off track is when you're continuously worrying about things that are not in your power, basically. So what I started to do is when I'm thinking about like negative media or issues in my life or mistakes, I immediately stop myself and ask myself, can I do anything about this? And if the answer is yes, then I'm going to do it. And if it's no, I immediately stop thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? God, can you please take care of this for me? And I do not want to stop. I do not want to think about this anymore. Because what happens is the power of thoughts and thinking and stressing all the time is that you're leaking your energy and you're taking your power away. This is the same thing as with like hating people or looking about negative things and gossiping about people. You're constantly leaking your energy. And all of a sudden, like, you don't even have the energy to do the things that you want. And I would constantly fall off track in my life, like making my videos and working and exercising. And I would feel like, I'm giving up or I'm lazy, and I would get mad at myself. But it's just the fact that I feel exhausted, mentally exhausted, and physically I literally cannot do anything. I do not want to do anything. I just want to stay up in my bed. I just want to stay in my bed all day and be on my phone. But once I started to realize the issue, because the number one thing that matters to you is to be able to stay disciplined. Like, no one cares about what's happening in my reality. I do not care. I know what I want, and I just want to go for that. That's it. Like, my sister asked me, like, oh, how do you stay so disciplined and how do you believe in yourself? Pure delusion. Have delusion. And just literally, if me ignoring reality will help me, I'm going to do that as well. Because all I see is the reality and the dream version that I want, and I just want to go for that. Like, whatever that's happening in reality, whatever that's happening in the world, whatever that is like the issue, there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm not going to even think about that. Literally just don't care. Stop caring at all. That's it. So yeah, I hope you will take this journey along with me, and please subscribe to stay tuned, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye bye.